Welcome to training session 2. This time we're going to talk a little bit more about your personal profile in the Verico platform. What you'll need to do is log into Verico. Once you log into Verico, you'll either go to your profile page or you come to your dashboard page. If you come to the dashboard page, all you'll have to do basically is just look down here and see view full profile and click on that, and that will automatically take you to your profile page. Again, your picture is here. Any changes you'd like to make to the way it looks are listed in this column here for energy themes and skins. Now, we did talk about your general information tab. Now we're going to talk about all the other tabs that we have up here. Now, currently, the only tabs that you can make any changes to are your communications, social, contacts, and medical. You can't make changes to any of the other tabs, but you can look at them. Okay, so the first tab we're going to look at is your communications tab. Now, when you initially logged in, it gave you an opportunity to choose whether or not you wanted information shown in the corporate directory. Here you can decide, again, if you want that information shown. If you want your home phone number, cell phone, or secondary email shown in the corporate directory, you simply click yes on all those buttons, and then that will put those in the corporate directory. You can also have shift reminders if you'd like to have shift reminders saying, hey, you're going to be working. And you can set it up for weekly updates. You can have do not remind me, or you can use days before. Your second shift alert is for hours before. If you feel like you need those, you can put those in. If not, then you can leave them as is, do not remind. Notification preferences. You can have notifications for shift requests if you would like. If you do, you simply click yes, and then you will get requests for shifts as they come available. You can also request to get the Verico 2.0 updates if you want to get the weekly email updates. If you don't want to get that, simply go to the right, click on the arrow, click on no Toolkit 2.0 updates, and that'll eliminate those updates. Preferred contact, you can use your work email, personal email, or the Toolkit e-box, whichever way you prefer to use it. Once you're done making your changes, you simply click the update settings, and everything will be updated. Okay. There's a social tab. Basically what you can do here is you can follow the Toolkit group, which is the guys who produced Verico here. You can you go to YouTube, and you can get updated emails if you want them. Again, if you don't, simply select no. Under your contacts tab, this is where you're going to put your emergency contact information. It's very important that you keep this information updated and accurate should anything happen to you. Here at Delta, we would want to get a hold of the emergency contact people as quickly as possible. This gives us a quick place to go to get that information. If it's not updated or not kept current, then we may inadvertently contact somebody that you do not want to have contacted. So please update the information in here. Now, it's very easy to do. All you have to do is go over to this little green arrow, plus sign over here, hit add new. This window will open. You enter a full name, phone number, and their relationship to you. Those are the mandatory requirements. You can add all the extra stuff if you'd like. If there are any specific notes, you can add those as well. When all the information is entered, you hit the add contact information, and it will show you if you did not enter any of the fields that are required. And again, these 3 fields are required for that to be entered into the system. The next tab that you have is your medical tab. This is basically where you can put if you have allergies, if you have any medical issues or anything that the company needs to be aware of, that you feel the company needs to be aware of. That's where you can put the information. Again, it's very simple to do. You go to the plus sign over here. It opens up. You say add new. When that screen opens up, you can select a category here as to what it is. You can select a type, which is nothing right there right now. The condition, you can put a history in here of what it is. If there are any documents associated with it, you can enter those here. A begin date, an end date, and any medications or dosages that you feel we need to know that you are currently taking. Again, none of this information is mandatory. It's just helpful information if you feel we need to know it. Add medical information. Again, the highlighted areas in red are the ones that tell you that need to have information in there. Okay? The next one is custom fields. This is basically fields that are created by the company. It can have information in here for, like, it shows uniform sizes. So if you want to put your jacket size, your shirt size, your pant size, you can update that custom data. That way when, Phil's ordering stuff and you say you need a shirt, if you don't remember what size it is, it's in here. He can just order it for you. We did put in employee changes and employment status changes. I'm not sure if that's going to stay. It's just an area where we were putting that information in so that we can track it. Okay. The next tab is equipment. If you have any equipment that's assigned to you from the company, that will be placed here. The next tab is documents. This is more than likely where you'll find a copy of your job description. The ECP tab has a lot of different information in it that you can get. Attendance events. If you want to look and see if you've attended any events, that will be here. Of course, you don't have any currently. Any classroom sessions. A history log shows you who's been in your account and who's done any changes. Okay, as you can see, John Gage has made some changes in the system. I've made some changes in the system. It tells you when, who it was performed by, and if there was a feature or page that was involved. Okay, and as you can see, he logged in at that time. Okay. If there's any online training that's required or that you've done, that'll be listed here. Certifications are listed here. Okay. This shows you what certifications that you have. It shows that your ACLS and your PHTLS have expired, and these items are still in good standing. iForms is something we're working towards. It's not up and running yet, but it will be eventually. Your login details, it will tell you when you logged in and from what IP address you logged in. Okay, you can see he's logged in 3 times. This is his login and his IP address he's logged in from. Okay. Any memos that you need to read will be listed here, any inventory orders. A lot of this stuff you're not really going to get involved with, but it's here. If you want to look and see any time off requests that you have, you can see that there are none pending for Mr. Gage. Okay. Linked accounts is not something you're really going to use. The reason is because if this is for somebody who works for 2 different companies who both use the Verco platform, this gives them the ability to link their accounts together. There is a behavior tracking module. This has not been set up as well, but it's something where if we assign points to punching in late, punching out early, sick callouts, things like that, we could say, just as an example, an employee has 140 points a year they can burn, and as you do things you're not supposed to do, you burn points. It's kind of like a merit system, so to speak. But again, not 100% sure if we're going to be using it, but it is there. Benefits, if you're a full-time employee, your benefits will be listed here. It'll tell you what type it is, your eligibility date, enroll date, withdraw date if you drew from it, and your employee contribution if there is any. Again, stuff we're setting up, we just haven't gotten to that point yet. But the nice thing about this is if you wonder if you have family dental or you have family vision, you can just go right in here and you'll be able to see that information once it's entered in the system. The last tab is accolades and awards. This tab is basically, people get a lot of attaboys throughout the year that get posted on the website, but that doesn't necessarily translate into your review. This gives us a place where we can go in and look and say, hey, he got 4 accolades or 4 awards last year, 4 attaboys, whatever, that he should have credit for on his yearly review. So again, that's what this is for. So basically that's a quick down and dirty overview of your profile. Go in here and make changes again in the general, communication, social, contacts, medical. Those are all that you can make changes to. All the others are just items that you can look at. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. Session 3, training session 3 rather, is going to be about the schedule, how to look at it, how to log into it, how to request shifts and things like that. So I hope you have gotten something out of this training session. We'll see you in training session 3. Thank you.